Hello everyone, this is Giuseppe, and in today's video I thought I would share a very simple meditation technique that I used at the beginning of my journey into spirituality and meditation and yoga. This is a very simple mindfulness technique, and it's specifically for beginners, so people who have not done any meditation before. It is not a technique for somebody who's trying to advance in their meditation practice. So if you've been meditating for quite some time already, maybe you will not find this useful. But you're still welcome to watch and tell me your thoughts about this technique. So also one more thing that I would like to say is that I am not a guru, I am not a meditation master. I'm simply doing this because somebody did it to me a few years ago and I found it very useful. So I would like to do the same thing for some people that might feel like they want to start their meditation practice, but they don't know how. So here we go. Let's do this. So the first thing we want to do is to find a very comfortable position. Don't worry about sitting upright. The most important thing is that you are absolutely comfortable. You'll be sitting like this for maybe 10, 20, 30 minutes, for however long you want to sit. So you want to make sure that you are in a position that is going to make you feel comfortable and it's not going to disturb your meditation. Because you need to change your position. So find a comfortable position, and when you're ready, close your eyes. And begin by taking a very deep inhalation, and then exhale deeply. And then again, breathe in very deeply, and then breathe out. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Just follow your natural course of your breath. Don't try to change it. Don't try to make it deeper or shallower. Just allow it to be. And as you do this, simply bring your awareness, your attention to your breath. It's very important that you don't try to focus on your breath, but you simply observe it as you breathe in and you breathe out. There is nothing else that you need to do right now. Simply observe your breath. You may notice that you get distracted by outside noises, cars, voices, wherever you are. If you notice that you get distracted by any kind of noise, just simply remind yourself to bring your awareness back to your breath. That's all you need to do. Similarly, you may get distracted by internal noises, by thoughts. If this occurs, simply remind yourself to bring your awareness back to the breath. There is nothing else you need to do. Simply observe your breath. There is no state that you need to achieve. Whenever you find yourself distracted, or whenever you catch yourself thinking about something else, simply bring your awareness back to your breath. That's all you need to do. you may notice that your breath changes. It may become shallower or deeper. It may become faster or slower. And in some cases it may even stop. Don't be concerned with this. The only thing that you need to do is bring your awareness back to your breath. That's all you need to do. You can open your eyes now. So that is the very simple mindfulness technique. It may seem very, very simple, and it is. Meditation doesn't have to be as complicated as people sometimes have us believe. You're welcome to practice for however long you wish. It could be 5 minutes to start with, it could be 10, 20 minutes, any amount of time that you think it's good for where you are right now. As I said, it's a very simple technique. The only thing you need to do is to bring your awareness, your attention back to your breath. But you don't want to do it too hard in a way that you are concentrating on your breath. Anytime that you catch yourself thinking about something else or being distracted by a noise, simply bring your awareness back to your breath. It's that very act of switching your attention to something external or a thought to your breath. It's that specific moment that is the key to meditation. And it doesn't matter how many times you do it. You may do it once in 20 minutes. You may do it 5 times, 10 times. It doesn't matter. So long as you, whenever you catch yourself being distracted, so long as you bring yourself back to the breath, you are meditating. That's all. There are 3 things that could happen in this meditation. One is that you find yourself overwhelmed by thoughts and you think, I can't do this, I can't meditate. And that is not true, because remember, even if you find yourself overwhelmed by thoughts, the moment you realize that you are thinking about something else other than the breath and you bring your attention back to the breath, you are meditating. That, it's a fraction of a second moment. So long as you do that, you are meditating. So that's about the thoughts. Secondly, you may feel some bodily sensations. So you may feel some heat, you may feel some tingling, some moving. In some cases, you may get agitated. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but it may happen. And if this is occurring, it's because meditation is actually a very physical process. Whenever you are meditating, there are certain states that your physical and psychological body reach. So as a result of that, all sorts of things could happen to your body. So if you find yourself being too overwhelmed by these sensations, then just simply stop and maybe lie down for a little bit and just relax. But if you feel you can do it, then, as I said many times, just bring your awareness back to your breath. That's all you need to do. And the third thing that could happen is what has been called as transcendence, and that is, a state where there is no thoughts, where you're absolutely peaceful and quiet. It's a state where sometimes you just wake up and you think, oh, where was I? I wasn't here, I wasn't in this body, where was I? And although you might be tempted to think that that's what you need to achieve in order to have a good meditation, in fact, there isn't a good or bad meditation. Whether you feel distracted by thoughts, whether you have some strong body sensations, whether you transcend, or whether even you fall asleep, you are having a good meditation, regardless of what happens, simply because the body will do whatever it needs to do. So for the first few meditations, it may well occur that you fall asleep, and don't deny your body the opportunity to do that, because if you're falling asleep, it's because your body really needs it. So don't deny that to your body. And similarly, whatever happens, so long as you bring your awareness back to the breath, you are meditating, you are having a good meditation. So there you go. That was a very simple mindfulness technique that I wanted to share with you all. As I said before, I am not a meditation master. I am not a guru. It's simply a thing that I felt in my heart I wanted to do, because somebody did it for me a few years ago, and then it started a whole new journey into something that I never thought could possibly exist. The other thing I would like to say is that, you know, there is a lot of competition out there amongst spiritual practices. Some people find a practice and then they go around saying, oh, this is the best practice, you have to try it. All I would like you to think about is that try this little technique, and as I said, it's a beginner's technique, so just see how you feel with it, and hopefully it will start something within you, and it will make you want more and look for more, and you will do your own research. There is a ton of meditation practices out there, perhaps thousands of practices out there. I personally practice transcendental meditation, which I've been doing for a few years now. And to me, it has been the simplest form of meditation alongside the most beneficial technique. But it doesn't have to be like this for you. You have to do your own research. You know, you can try transcendental meditation, vipassana, mindfulness, I am meditation, meditation to eternity. All sorts of meditations are out there. You have to find what works for you and what feels right for you, what makes you feel the best. And when you find it, just practice it every day. And then eventually all these meditation practices are taking us to the same, the same place. And because we are all different, we need something different to get there. So there you go. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you have, feel free to share it with your friends who might want to start a meditation practice, and feel free to comment below or to send me messages if you have any questions, if you've tried it, and if you want to know a little bit more about this particular meditation. I think this is it. I send you a big hug, lots of love, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.